Welcome to the Book 3 improvisation section. I just want to briefly go through what you should know before you start this DVD. If you have not gone through the Book 1 and Book 2 DVDs for improvisation, I would suggest that you check them out. You need to at least know that you should know how to improvise like that at this point. If me doing this seems strange to you, you don't understand what it is that I'm doing, then definitely check out the Book 1 and Book 2 DVD on improvisation, and that will explain. I go through and I explain everything that I'm doing that I just did right there. What's going to happen now in Book 3 is we're going to start moving away from just that minor bass line. I'm going to show you some other bass lines and some different types of accompaniment, and we're going to get ready for Book 4, which is going to start talking about chordal accompaniment in the left hand. All right? This book is also going to go through the blues. Towards the end of the book, with the improvisation, I'm going to talk about the blues. I'm also going to talk about diatonic harmony. So this DVD will be jam-packed with information for you. So let's get started here on Unit 1. You'll see that the G blues scale now is written out. We're moving into a new key. We're moving into the key of G. Okay, and let me just try. Let me just play this for you here. Okay. So that's the G blues scale, and that's the fingering that you should use. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Notice it's a flatted third, right? 4, sharp 4 to 5. And the 7th is flatted. Okay. Now, just like we broke the C blues scale into tetrachords, I can do exactly the same thing with the G blues scale. So the first tetrachord would be this. Okay. And the second tetrachord would be, right, I'm going to add that natural 7th. Okay, and the natural 7th is a passing tone, okay, between the 7th and the root. Okay. All right, so now you'll see that the improvisation sections are all broken up into steps. So step 1 is get down your G blues scale and make sure that you understand the blues scale with the added 7th. You see that I broke it up into 2 tetrachords, or what I like to call blocks. So block A and block B. The second step is to play that bass line from Kimmy So Cool. So now the benefit here is that it's still that 2-measure bass line, and it's just half notes, okay? And then the third step here is to try playing this lick, which is, oops, there you go. Okay. Okay, so now if I do this along with that bass line, I get this. 1, 2, ready, go. We do it slow. Okay. So Kimmy So Cool is pretty straight ahead, all right? You're going to basically just use that G blues scale to improvise over that bass line. Now, you can take all of the other rhythms and licks that you did in C and apply them to G now. So let's say, okay, so this is starting on the root, going up to the 4th, right, and down to the flat 3rd. Right, so da, dee, ba, da. I can do that in G then. Da, dee, ba, da. So I have da, dee, ba, da. So basically what I'm saying is all the work that you did in Books 1 and 2, you can take that work and transpose it now into the key of G. Right, because we did a lot of minor and blues scale work in Books 1 and 2. Remember that when improvising over this kind of bluesy sound, that the minor sound works as well, because the blues scale, right, and the minor 5-finger scale is very close. The only thing that's really different is the minor adds the ninth in, or 2, okay, whereas the blues scale adds in that sharp 11, all right? So try going through the lick. All right, I'll do it again for you. Okay, so do this nice and slow and nice and steady, all right? And then you can try improvising just using one block. So stay within the block. Okay, or use the block B as well. Okay, so that should get you going for Kimmy So Cool. Don't worry about trying to do anything too too extravagant right now. Just right now, this step is just get the stuff into G. Get comfortable in G. Start to feel that G blues scale. The last thing I want to tell you about is this bass line. Okay, what do you notice now? This is in G, right? So the G major scale would be G, A, B, right? So now this is the root, the 7th is here, right? But we're playing a flatted 7th, and we're doing a flatted 6th down to the 5th. So this bass line is a great bass line. It's like kind of like a hit the road jack, don't you come back no more, okay? So just kind of think about how that bass line works and how it functions, and then think, well, how can I use that in another key? Like say I wanted to do it in C, well, what would it be? Root, flat 7th, flatted 6th, 5th. So you can take that bass line, you can link it with that first original bass line. So the original bass line was, well, I'll do it in C, right? Or go. So you see how I just moved to my second finger now on the C? And then do the other bass line. So with these two bass lines, now you can add this on, okay, it's another bass line, right, that works, and the bass line is going to the 5th, okay, and the 5th wants to lead you back to 1. We'll talk about that more when we talk about diatonic harmony later in this DVD. But the point is, now with these two bass lines, you can add them to each other, right, and you can create a lot more variety in your accompaniments and improvisation. So really get that G blues scale down. Try doing that bass line. Try doing both bass lines, linking them together, and just get comfortable improvising using that G blues scale. Have fun.